Hey, how's it going? So welcome to my first Let's Chat instead of a Let's Play, because we're just chatting, or I'm chatting rather. Basically, I wanted to kind of give a little update on the channel, what's been happening, what I have planned for the future, and to be completely honest, I don't really have any consistent viewers at this point besides like people I know in real life, so this video is a little bit pointless, but I guess I'm kind of just making it more so for myself and for potential future viewers. Someone new that comes onto the channel, they can look at this and see like, oh, so this is what he has planned, this is what I can expect from him. Anyway, to get into the actual content of the video, why is there a car driving by? Go away, car, I'm trying to make a video here. Something I had very briefly mentioned before is I've done YouTube before. I've had, hold on, I have to think now, like 8 YouTube channels over the past 10 years, because I've been doing this like on and off forever. And every time I quit, I end up regretting it. So I'm back. This spring was my reset point where it's like, okay, delete everything. Well, not delete, like I still have stuff from previous channels on my external hard drive, but like fresh start over. Let's take this seriously. Let's see what I can actually do, if I can actually try to make something of myself. Because I have tons of interesting video ideas, or at least they're interesting to me. And if I like them, then chances are someone else might like them too. So, yeah, this spring was my reset point. I think it was April I shot for 1 video a week because I was thinking that was very achievable, something I knew that I could do, and I did. It was even actually, truck, go away truck, I'm filming. I achieved that, and to be completely honest, it even felt a bit lazy at some points, like I could be doing so much more. So then May, I aimed for 2 videos a week, and I immediately failed because I was trying to prep videos ahead of time, so that, because I was going out of state for the first week-ish of the month, I did not manage to get them completed in time. I had about 8 hours left of editing, and I was leaving on a plane in about 3 hours, so either put out something that was not finished or take a 3-hour nap and then try to make my flight. And I just barely made my flight, so. So then I got back from the trip and I completed those videos, and I actually ended up getting a lot of stuff done ahead of time. So I had videos like scheduled out weeks in advance, which is great. But then I'll admit I kind of slacked a little bit more, and I ended up scrambling to get videos ready for the end of the month, and I didn't really continue to schedule them out into June like I should have. And so then June came, and then my friend was back from out of state. He goes to college out of state. He was back, so I'm trying to spend some time with him. And then also I got like my day job and all that kind of stuff. And now it's been like 2 weeks and I haven't uploaded anything. Granted, I did make some videos with that friend while he was here. I just haven't gotten them edited yet. But I was thinking a huge part of my time management is editing. I spend way too much time editing. I want to get better at actually talking and doing commentary. Like even this video, like as I'm filming this, I'm trying to not stop talking and like not constantly reword things until I'm happy with it. Just say it, and either you know what I mean or you don't. And if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, then I guess the video wasn't meant for you or whatever. See, right there, I was about to just, I don't know, like, it's weird. Recording videos is weird. It's a skill that, anyway, so as you can see, I need a lot of practice, but I'm not quitting. So I now am starting to get stuff coming out again. I've got a new series coming out, and I mean, even when I compare myself to, which I know comparing is a bad idea, don't do it, but when I compare myself to like what Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were doing when they were my age, those guys were putting out 3 videos a day. And that's because they did basically no editing. And so I think that's really what I need to do, is just put out as much content as possible, and so I can get that practice and get better at it. See, and then I immediately stopped talking so I could recoup and regroup my thoughts so I could figure out what I'm going to say next instead of just continuing to talk. What do I want to say next? Right, so I guess that's about it as far as what's been going on the channel and like why I took this accidental break and that I'm not quitting. It was just a break and it was an accident. As far as my plans for the future, I have a lot of ideas of stuff I want to do. I'm going to completely restructure the BeamNG series. This isn't going to be just a Let's Play channel either. I have like music parody, music video type things I want to do. I have short films that I want to do. I have like review videos, I guess, is the best way I can word it without showing you what I mean. And actually there's a lot of footage that you guys haven't seen that I've run additional test videos and things just didn't quite go to plan. So like this is just all part of being a beginner again and trying to figure out what I want to do, and I'm gonna try to dip my toes in all the different waters and figure out what works and what I'm good at and where I want to work on improving. I was also thinking too about part of the thing, one of the aspects that contributed to the adpocalypse was how these gamers were making, like, it's very well known by now that gamers can be very inappropriate. We can swear a lot. We get very into our game and excited. And I mean, really, that's not that different than like football players screaming at the or football watchers, not players. It's not that different than people getting overly excited about football. It's a digital game versus a physical game. I think this even started years ago, really, where it was a big debate about should Let's Players be allowed to swear and be inappropriate and make that type of humor. But like most gaming YouTubers are adults. I am an adult. Therefore, I'm making content for other people my age. And it just so happens that kids like to watch that type of stuff too. And what really drove this home for me was thinking about my nieces and nephews maybe wanting to watch my videos, and then it really clicked of like, as I'm recording, I'm thinking of like, is this really something I'm okay with them watching? How do we handle this situation? There's also the whole discussion of should it be the YouTuber's responsibility to curb their content for the type of viewership that they have, or should it be YouTube's responsibility for who's watching what, or should it just be the parents' responsibility for what their children are watching, or should it be each individual child's responsibility? And in practice, what I've seen so far is it kind of just ends up falling on the parents, but that's not really reliable. A lot of Let's Players, I mean, there's certainly a lot of them that curb their swearing because of their audience, and there's others that curb their swearing because of the adpocalypse, and this, of course, is an issue that started long before the adpocalypse, really, I think. I think it's something that should have been dealt with, but then it wasn't, and then because it wasn't dealt with properly or at all, it contributed to the adpocalypse. So I have an idea that I don't think I've ever seen anyone else suggest, which is ratings. The same way that you would rate video games, I would just put little ratings down in the thumbnail. I would just put little ratings down in the thumbnail of like, this video has swearing, or it... Can you not? I think he actually heard me. Right, so I can put little things, little logos or whatever, and I have yet to do... Really? I'm trying to talk here. I have yet to design those, but basically I would have ones that says like, includes swearing, or includes adult humor, or whatever, or includes violence. And honestly, I feel like that could even be something integrated into YouTube, that when you're uploading the video, you can just click these check boxes, and then it would just automatically kind of plop those over top your thumbnail. I don't know. It's a concept. I don't know if it'll work as well as I imagine it could, but I'm going to be doing that from now on. And my saying of how it could be like integrated into YouTube, that could potentially adjust the issue of how it deals with advertisers. But yeah, basically that's what's been on my mind about YouTube lately and how I'm operating my channel and how I want to operate in the future and the type of content that I want to put out. But I'd like to know what you think of all of this, so you should let me know down in the comment section. You should hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more, and to kind of see potentially how this plays out and if it works out well, or if I end up not doing it anymore and just completely taking back everything I just said. And if you know anyone who might enjoy my videos, you should share them with them. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.